right now I can see there's one error. I can see it. And if you look at the stars, look on the left-hand side of the star. They look bloated on the left-hand side on every single one of them. And that was that blip because of the damn cloud that was going through. It's not terrible. It's not noticeable if you're going to go super long. But this is the cave that sits right here. And it actually looks like an actual cave. Actually, just see if I can bring it out just a little bit more here for you. There you go. And of course, I'm at like 2 times magnification. If I were to actually go like this and bring it out, you can really see the cave in this one. Now I'm taking the exposure, or taking the histogram, and just absolutely cranking this to the point where the stars look 10 times bigger than what they should be. But this just gives everybody a live view of what it, what it will look like when I actually stack it. So you'll be able to see the actual cave itself right here. Bringing it down like this. It's actually not too bad. For this being a 30-minute image, that's not bad at all. I can definitely handle that for this being 30 minutes. Definitely don't mind that at all. There's still clouds though. Still high level haze clouds. Still there. But still not bad. I mean, I'll definitely take that for a... And yeah, we're still getting some guiding errors because the clouds are just making this absolutely miserable. Lots of clouds coming through. Well, nothing I can really do. I mean, it's something I cannot control. It is what it is. Glad I didn't go 40 minutes. Jeez. I gotta have absolutely pristine conditions for 40 minutes. So far we're up to 40, 80. Now that's 30. So we've got 110 minutes of exposure time right now so far over the last 2 nights. Because we shot 2 40-minute exposures, and now this is a 30. I wanted to get at least 3 to 4 hours of exposure time on this. And then maybe go RGB. And then mix the two together with hydrogen alpha and RGB and see what I get. Still clouds. Son of a bitch. You can tell how light this is. Just by looking at that, you can just tell that there's just clouds coming through. 1.36. Ouch! Ouch! That hurts. 1.36. The graph is everywhere. I don't even want to know what 400 looks like. Oh god, that hurts. Oh boy. Ugh. That's like a hit in the stomach, is what that is. That's like not even my fault either. That's just clouds. It's making me mad. Yeah, where we're shooting with the Orion camera is like right here. Right in this area, because you got 1, 2, 3 of these 3 stars right there. And then you got these 2 right here, are these 2 at the very, very corner, at the very end. So it ends like right here. So we missed the cave by oh so much. We just missed it. But then we get all of this over here, which is nothing. I wanted this to be centered. I mean, that was the biggest mistake. And I think that could have been the problem, is when I took the refractor off and moved it, this is where it was. It was right here. And then since I took the refractor off, the refractor moved to the left. So now it would actually be, it should have been right here. Oops. Oh well. I want to see what the stars do in the middle of the image. I want to see what they do because we got about 15 seconds before this one ends. They didn't really move. And it got darker too. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. So far we've gotten 3 13-minute exposures, so that's 39 minutes. It's not bad. Not bad so far. And we're a third away on the second one, so when this one on the left finishes, then that's when I'll call it quits for the episode for tonight. So then that way we'll be able to have 2 on the left and at least 5 or 6 on the right, and then we should be done, and we shouldn't have to worry. And I'll get this one up soon-ish on YouTube. I have 4 videos coming out tomorrow of Facebook Live videos that I've done over the past 3 weeks. So they will all come out all at the same time tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that. So if you're subscribed to Elliot Astro-Imaging on YouTube, you'll get a flood of notifications in the next 24 hours. I put up the last one, or the first one, which was 39.1. Yeah, 39.1. Because if I would have done one full episode of 39, it would have been like 65 minutes. And I'm not doing a 65-minute episode. This is not going to happen. So I split it and cut it down as much as I could. So the first part is 25 minutes, and the second part is going to be 27 minutes. That second part's going to be coming up tomorrow morning. So it's edited, it's done, it just needs to be uploaded. And that'll be tomorrow morning. And then 40, 41, and 42 are all coming up. They will be uploaded tomorrow morning. And then 43 and 44 I'm still working on. They will be uploaded, I'm hoping, by Thursday, maybe Friday. And then this is 45. So we got a lot of content that I have to go through. It's taken a long time. Especially with going with Facebook Live and trying to get everything going from one to the other. And I'm transitioning laptops too, so I no longer am using the notebooks. I now have a laptop that I'm using. So I have this laptop that we're shooting right now, and then I have another laptop which I'm transferring information because I stepped on the notebook 2 weeks ago, and that didn't go so well. So that was a call to say, okay, we need a new laptop. So we're getting there. I gotta go, and I gotta go through all the images too. North American Nebula, Pac-Man Nebula. I just finished Cedarblad 214, which, by the way, turned out phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal image. And actually, what I'm gonna do? Did I save it on my phone? I did. I'm going to pull up the full one, so just give me 1 second here while we're waiting, because it's got about, we still got about another 15 minutes, so I might get 2 out of those on the right. Just give me a second, I'm just posting the image, so that way I'm going to show it on here full screen. Then, oh, we're going to save it, I'm going to go to my page, and we're going to make this bigger. Now everybody will be able to see it. And again, this is Cedarblad 214. This is the final processed image that I took that night. And I want to view the full page. And then this is it right here. So this was 12 21-minute images. Or 22, sorry. 12 22-minute images. And one 40? Yeah, 40. And one 40-minute image. I think this turned out really, really well. I think this turned out phenomenal. And what I did was I took the black and white and then split it. And then the top one, I used the red photo filter. And then on the right, I enhanced the black, but still kept the stars the same color, and then merged them together, so the blacks on the actual black and white were actual black, and then the ones that were gray I changed to red. So any excuse me, the one on the left, which was hydrogen alpha, anything that was gray turned to red. So if there was hydrogen alpha, it was red, and I think it actually turned out really, really well. I really can't go. I can't go wrong with this image at all. I think I did a fantastic job with this image. Now, is it the greatest in the world? No, not at all. I mean, I could have taken time with this one, and I could have actually shot it in RGB and actually applied the image of RGB on top of, rewind that. If I had taken the hydrogen alpha image and put it on top of the RGB, I would have gotten true star image color. But really, this isn't bad because it gives you the detail of the actual hydrogen gas throughout the entire hair. And to compare, it's not bad. I got rid of some of the fuzziness, and I think the problem was it was kind of fuzzy because it needed to be cleaned. I think that's part of the problem. Now that it's actually cleaned, now it should perform a lot better, and I should be able to get more nebulosity. So I may come back to this later on. Who knows? But this was only 13 images. So that's not bad at all. And this was, I'm just going to go back. This is what I did before I did the so you can tell that it's just solid red. This was just the red filter that I put on there. On Photoshop, that is. And on this one I have a bunch of my images that I've taken. So like this is crescent. And with this this picture was taken with this camera, which is incredible. This was the hydrogen alpha image. That one was taken with the QHY of the crescent, which that turned out really well. That was only 6 images. Whew! Imagine if I would have got 5 or 6 hours of that one. Whew wee! I really like that one. That one turned out really well. This was 8 exposures at 16 minutes apiece. That turned out really well. And you could see the little triangle there where like the nebulosity's missing. And all the gas and everything. That turned out really well. I was very impressed. And again, that's the Orion camera. This is one of the last images I took last year, before I had to hang it up for the off-season, which that's what we call off-season here in Western New York, from late November all the way until April. That turned out really well too. That was only 4 exposures. 4. That's incredible for only 4. Good Lord. I'll definitely come back to that before the end of the year. This one's just about done. Again, we're going to see how the stars look. Almost got them. Right there. Much better. Much better, and it's getting darker and darker and darker. I love it. Oh, and there was a plane that went through a satellite. Of course there was. Still high level clouds. They're still there. And yet we don't give up. Yet we just keep going. This one was by far the best image I have ever taken. Bar none. The best image. This deserves a full screen. By far. I mean, this one was freaking credible. This one was 4 30-minute exposures and 2 22-minute exposures. I mean, just unbelievable. Just the way that looked, I was so impressed. The stars looked pinpoint. The detail looked great. This looked awesome. Just absolutely phenomenal image. Absolutely loved the way that turned out. So, yeah, by the way, this is Astro-Gab, which is a great website. If you're into astronomy, definitely check out this website. And it's a lot of astronomers from all over the world collaborate and actually just go through and look at everybody's images, which is really cool. So definitely go out there and take a look at that. It looks like the clouds have passed. I think so. I can't really tell. Might have. 85%. What's going to suck is that you're going to have this plane going right through. It's going to go right here. It's going to go sideways. It's going to go right across. And it's going to hit this star right here. But the fact that we're shooting 30 minutes, I think it's going to be very faint. So we'll see. We'll see what this does. And again, as I said, after this image here on the left, we're going to call it a night. And so is everyone having fun out there? I know I am. When it's clear, you'll know where to find me. We're gonna do an emoji here. Or do a smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji, because it's awesome. By the way, I'm going to change the logo on that too, instead of having that puke yellow, which I don't know why I picked that. I mean, it looked cool because I thought yellow being a star. So the logo is going to change on Facebook very soon. That is definitely on the things on the agenda of things to do. That's next. Soon. Definitely get that taken care of. waiting. Open file. 2017. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, this is gonna look sick. This is gonna look absolutely sick. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. And I wanted to see, do 1 times. See what the stars look like in the middle here. See if they move. Here we go. This is image number 2. Here we go. And I'm getting so close because I want to see what these stars do. I don't know. Looks like it's it looks like it got a little out of focus. Still not bad. Not terrible. I'll definitely take it though. There was 2 freaking planes that went through. There's one there and there's one there. Son of a... Alright, well, not bad. Not bad. And it looks like there's even more clouds coming through, so it might not be optimal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's some more clouds coming through, you can definitely tell. And the guiding, oh God. It's like a whitewash over here. Eesh. Might have to increase the exposure. But that's it for tonight for imaging for the actual episode. I'm going to be out here for probably about another hour, hour and a half, hoping the clouds don't screw up. Anybody has any questions, feel free to message me, as I will be on for the next hour, hour and a half. But I want to thank everybody for watching and have a wonderful night. Bye.